My name is Vanessa Wade. I work in an area in DCU called Intra. We organise paid work placements for students and we help them develop their CV and their interview skills. Today I'm here to help you develop a CV and to know what to put into it. So, what is a CV? A CV is a formal document that allows you to highlight your skills and achievements and to convince an employer to hire you over other people. As a general overview, your CV should be 2 pages in length. You should use font size 12 for normal text and font size 14 in bold for headings. Try to use bullet points rather than larger pieces of text because an employer will need to be able to scan your CV and decide whether or not they want to interview you. The layout should be spaced out, there should be white space. Try not to start a sentence with I, but rather start the sentence with an action word or a set of action words, like I took part in, assisted, created, developed, trained, helped. The language should be formal. Do not include the word etc. at the end of a sentence. Do not include humour or anything funny in a CV. You should include a footer at the bottom right hand of each page, which should include your name followed by the page number. It's very, 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 very important that you do not have any spelling mistakes or grammar errors. And what I would suggest is that you get a parent or guardian or a teacher to look at your CV and make sure that you have no errors. So it's very important you do not write the words CV or curriculum vitae at the top of your CV. The first section, you just put your name at the top of the page in a slightly larger font in bold, centered across the top of the page. Underneath that, on one line, just include your address. Underneath that, include your telephone number and your mobile phone number. Underneath that, include your email and make sure that your email is professional. It shouldn't be humorous. It shouldn't contain anything funny. You want to give a good impression of yourself. So the next section is your education section. So just include a heading called education. Underneath, include the years that you attended school, are attending school, the name of your school and the full address. Underneath that, include a subheading with your junior certificate subjects and results. It's important that you start with the best results first and work backwards. The next section underneath that is your work experience or your experience section. So just include a heading called experience. In this section, you're going to be including any part-time jobs, any volunteer work, any other jobs that you've done that you can list that has helped you develop skills. So, how you lay this out, you include the start month, the end month, the year on one line, followed by the name of your employer and the address of your employer. It's very important that you start with the latest and work backwards. That is always the format of the CV. So underneath that, you'll include 3 or 4 duties that you carried out in the job. And this should be followed by a very brief summary of the skills that you gained during that job. So this could be your communication skills, it could be your team working skills, the ability to motivate others, the ability to listen. You will use that same format for every experience that you have.